Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on Dogecoin. We're going to do a full update, kind of a recap of what has happened, because what has happened is quite bad. I'll be completely honest with you. It's been like a huge amount of longs have been liquidated. I know, or at least I've heard of a lot of traders longing Dogecoin right here, and you can see that basically since Thursday the 27th of March, which, by the way, if you watch my videos, you would have been prepared for this. I always said that we would see a continuation of the downtrend at some point of time, so hopefully at least our community has stayed relatively safe. But you can see right here, I mean, if you take a look at the liquidations since the 26th of March, it's been absolutely horrendous, all right? And at the same point of time, well, we'll get to that later, but the order flow right now still doesn't look too good. Which is a bad sign, but ultimately, I mean, Dogecoin has found a strong support level here. So to stay a little bit optimistic, I do think, regardless of some other things we'll talk about later, which you do need to know, but I do think we have a good chance to actually bounce again from this level. But basically, what you can see is a very leveraged short squeeze right here. First, we had a good move because the markets were strong, meme coins were strong, all right. So the entire narrative, the entire category pushed up. But then people were very eager to short Dogecoin. They shorted it too early. They got squeezed. And then all of those that squeezed the shorters got rid of their positions. And then the market also turned down. And that's what happened, all right? That's a very simple version of the story, of course. But that is what happened. We found some brief support here at the value area high of the previous range, which we have now dropped back down into. But ultimately, we dropped back down into that, and I also told you on Saturday, well, it's most likely now that, you know, we might feel some imbalances to the upside, and we're still able to do that right now, and we'll get to that later as well. But ultimately, we have dropped back down into the range, and it is most likely we'll drop down to the bottom. Found some more support right here at 16.8, which is the POC, but now we've dropped down to the entire range bottom. Now, there's two stories, or basically two scenarios, or two ways you can look at Dogecoin right now. First is the fundamental way. We talk about the fundamentals around the market, and then based on that make a prediction. And a quick spoiler alert, that's impossible. The major fundamentals for this week are obviously the trade war / tariffs situation and the developments of that. And that's just uncertain, all right? We don't know what to expect from that, and we don't know what's going to happen. So obviously, if the outcome, if we get some positive developments from that, then we are obviously going to see at least this, and maybe even that Dogecoin is going to be able to break back above 17.8 cents, even though it's going to be hard. So this in the bullish scenario, fundamentally, this would be this would be what's going to happen, right? So that we have hit the bottom of the consolidation range right here, but that the market is strong enough to hold that range, and then also for Dogecoin to fill the imbalance at least right here. All right, you can see if we zoom in, we've left some imbalances, well, some weak lows and some weak highs right here towards 17.2, and then we have a major fair value gap, I think, right here, 17.3, and also a little bit higher towards 17.7. There's a major imbalance also at 18.7, but I don't expect us to fill that. So yeah, that would be in line with the technicals as well. And I think purely technically, this is also most likely, all right? Because what you can see is that Dogecoin is still very correlated to Bitcoin for 82%. Bitcoin is at a major support level as well, the value area low, and Bitcoin has those imbalances as well. So then the most likely scenario is that Bitcoin goes up, it pulls Dogecoin together with it, and it also fits within the technical structure for Dogecoin. So therefore, I would say it is in general most likely that we will be able to hold the support that we're at right now, and that we will be able to eventually also break above the POC at 16.8 and get back up to the range highs right here towards 17.6. I think that's most likely. But quickly to end this video, some of you might notice we missed one scenario, and that is if the fundamentals are bearish, all right? And that's also the tricky part right now. If we get some sort of a bearish development of the whole trade war situation, this will not happen, all right? And we will drop down lower. So in each case, you need to be prepared for that. You need to take that into account when trading Dogecoin. And even though under the current fundamentals and technicals, I'd say this is most likely, I will most likely not trade this, all right? Because the circumstances around the market are just too uncertain. But those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.